Okay, hi again. I guess I'm on a video or whatever we call these things these days, marathon. So it's been a while since I've made videos, and today was a great day because I woke up with all this awesome energy, and I had this laundry list of things that I wanted to do, and part of that was to start off my day doing my juicing. So before I knew it, I was juicing, and then it was looking so pretty and yummy. And I said, you know what? Just go ahead and record it, slap it out there, and then maybe other folks will have some benefit out of, what I did this morning, with my kitchen duties. So I'm back again. I'm not going to show you how I made it because that's not what this is about. I just really wanted to show you what's going on. This is marinated mushroom, and being a vegan, and when I want to eat raw, I am famous for taking mushroom and marinating it, putting in seasonings and things like this, herbs and spices, whatever I'm trying to go for. In this particular case, I'm going to use this as part of my topping for my raw vegan pizza that I'm going to make either tonight or tomorrow. Not sure. I may do it with, well, I have Italian herbs up in here, so it will probably clash with my taco that I ate last night, but it may not. I may try it. It doesn't matter. As long as the stuff's all ready, put it all together, get it down, I'm sure I'll be happy. But that was the purpose of this one, is to marinate it for that. And so these are the marinated mushrooms. They're raw. And these are some organic raw pickles that I'm making. And this was developed because yesterday I was out on a ride. I wasn't really prepared for the ride, and I started cramping up pretty badly. Now, cramping up is really not that uncommon for me, but yesterday was kind of a challenge. And one of my team members, God bless him, he gave me a bottle of pickle juice. Now, ordinarily I wouldn't eat it, but I was desperate. I needed something. I had to get those cramps under control and finish that ride. I didn't want to sag, get into a sag vehicle. So anyways, I took it. I found that it was helpful. Now, I still kept getting cramps the rest of the ride, but I was able to push through them far better. I didn't even have to get off the bike anymore, and just push through, finish that bad boy, and be done. So while I was doing that, and I said, you know what, Steph, why don't you just make your own pickle juice? Because a lot of people use it, and that are athletes, and especially endurance athletes. But when I've had store-bought pickle juice before, oh my gosh, it just retained so much water on me. I mean, I was just like a balloon. I looked like I could pop. So and that lasted for like a week. And it took me a long time to try to flush that out. So, but with this one, I already know what foods in my kitchen agree with me. And so I want to show you real quick what I put in it. I started with apple cider vinegar. I used some bottled water because I'm actually running low on the apple cider vinegar, but it's okay. So I just diluted it with water to make sure I covered all of the cucumbers. I had an organic cucumber. I was able to preserve the skin on here because it is organic. Wash it off really well. Cut off these ends. Slice them as thick or thin as you want. Now this is too big. I could have used my gallon jar and probably kept the whole pickle, but I don't see any. It would take a long time for this to break down too and become a pickle. So the slices move much faster, and with the skin retained on it, it held his body. It'll hold his body much better than if you took the skin off. And plus, like I said, the nutrients are oftentimes in that very inner layer of the skin and on the skin. So anytime I can eat skin of any of my produce, I certainly want to take advantage of that. And so what else did I put in there? I put some crushed red peppers, and I put some Himalayan sea salt and some dill weed. If I had fresh, I would have put that in there, but I have dried. And this is garlic that's been crushed. So I'll show you what that looks like. And I'll prepare different foods like garlic, ginger, onions, and things like that ahead of time, bell pepper, and then that saves me time in the kitchen. And so I put some in. No, I take that back. I didn't put garlic in this one, because the intent of this one was to drink it as my pickle juice when I'm on an event. I didn't need any garlic when you're doing an endurance event. So I take that back. Scratch that. That wasn't in the recipe today. I did put some onions in there. Not a lot, though. I didn't want to overpower it. And these are already chopped up onions. It's hard to get a good lighting. But you know what onions look like when they're chopped. And so I preserved the jar that was given to me yesterday. And so I said, well, I'm going to recycle this. So I'll put my shots in here. And I also have another jar. This was some beet juice that I had. I bought it because I flew in kind of late night before last, and I knew I was going to ride, and I wouldn't have time. I needed to sleep, so to save time, I had already pre-purchased some beet juice. So I had this in my water bottle, you know, so I'm keeping this because it's a cute little bottle. It's got a great seal on it. There was a liquid in there before, so it seals really well. And so my homemade pickle juice is going to be stored in these. I'll be able to put them into my pockets, into my jersey. And so then I'll have my pickle juice. And so I'm going to taste, let's see, before I taste that, I just want to, this is really good. I'm just going to get one little piece of the mushroom, and I'll just put it on the plate. And I just taste the I can call them pickles now because they do not taste like a cucumber already, and it hasn't even been in there, not even 24 hours. But I'm just going to cut a slice because they're a bit spicy. I put that cayenne, another triple shot of red pepper, and that just took it to the next level. But I wish you can see the dill and the different herbs floating around, and at the bottom you can see the red pepper, you can see the onions and things, and so it's setting up very nicely. It will be, like I said, right now I can start eating it. Last night I was starting to taste like pickles, more like pickle juice and less like vinegar. So I'm going to taste the mushroom real quick. These have been marinating, I wouldn't even say 3 hours. I don't even think it's been that long. They're really good. They have a lot of flavor with them. So whatever, if I do my pizza, of course, I'm going to have plenty of flavor. If I end up not going through making the pizza tonight, then when I make my salad, I can throw this on here. I won't need any dressing at all. It's so much flavor in this, you don't need dressing. Now I'm going to try my newly born pickle. It's really good. I still taste a lot of vinegar in it, but it's calming down. And I taste less cucumber and tasting more like pickles. I definitely taste the red peppers and of course the onions and the salt is in there, and that just marries everything together. So I'm very excited about this. This is I have to dilute this to actually be able to drink it. I'll strain it and dilute it because I wouldn't be able to drink very much of it like that. And that's fine, because when you make stuff concentrated like this, then you'll save storage space. And then as you need it, when you need to reconstitute the batch, you can work with what you need. So like I said, this has been marinating for not even 24 hours. The next 2 to 3 days, easily, it will be more and more reminder of pickles. And I know all the other flavors will be more infused into the cucumber / pickle. And again, I'll get the benefit of being hydrated and also getting the vitamins that I need and the minerals that I need to sustain me when I'm doing those endurance events. Because unfortunately, I know I'm not one in a million. A lot of people do suffer from cramps, and part of mine is dehydration or overexertion during a particular activity, something new that my body is not quite used to. So and just not being prepared. So hopefully this tip can help you, and you can get a healthy version of pickle juice, and then not use sea salt and not use distilled vinegar, and you use these this right here. This is a lifesaver, Bragg's Organic Raw Unfiltered Apple Cider Vinegar, and I use this in my kitchen all the time for a number of things. So anyway, just wanted to hopefully make it quick. I was trying to make it quick anyway. So I'm glad you came back, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Peace, you guys.